I would like to tell you one story about me and chess, okay? I sometimes read some games on books like The Informant, and I don't understand why they didn't play a certain continuation, why they didn't play a certain move, and why the author didn't explain it. So I think this thing is common to everybody in chess, okay? And I don't like it. I really don't like it because I cannot find the right move. Also, if I stay there watching like 40 minutes. Now I'm working with this book by Carsten Mueller, Endgame Magic, and I'm honestly thrilled by a thing that is the QR code. You can see it here. Each position has this QR code. Why is the QR code important, you say? Well, let me tell you. Because I was playing this position over the board, and I arrived at a certain point that I couldn't understand what to do. For example, in order to solve this, generally the H pawn, if it's on the second and the king is like here, it should be a draw, also without the bishop, because this pawn here or the pawn here gives a draw because of stalemate, and the king is very far. But in this case, white is going to win. So I watched this endgame because it was interesting. I said, oh wow, that's interesting. He has a bishop and white is able to win. No, I don't believe it. So after these moves that I'm going to show you, king d4, king g2, king g2, king g1, queen e3, king g2. Again, he gains a tempo every time to bring the king near. h2, the position that we would think it's a draw, right? And instead it's not, because there is this amazing move. This amazing move, it's important because if black plays this queen, boom, this is checkmate, right? So that's why it's amazing. So black has to play an under promotion with knight, okay? But here is the point. In the book, it's shown this and then this, but it's not explaining what would happen if you would play this. And now I will show you changing completely the perspective, because I practically scanned the QR code on my computer and I could see, I tried to think honestly, I thought for a little while, but I couldn't find the solution. Then I saw that scanning the QR code found me like a checkmate in 6 or white wins in 10 moves. And now I'm going to switch to the ChessBase app where the QR code brings me. So you can see that too, okay? Okay, this is the position where the QR code brought me. And I must admit I wasn't able to find the solution, okay? Here there are also all other moves in case you want to see them. For example, you could see on the board why is this move king c6 wrong? Because after this continuation it brings to a draw, okay? This is a draw. But I'm not interested about that. I'm only interested in seeing what happens if in that kind of final position black plays king h3. What is going to happen? Okay, so this is the under promotion that we were talking about. And now there is the queen d2. And instead of king g1, that is the move given in the book, I want to see what happens when we play king h3. Because to me is not so clear, no? Like you can imagine. So what happens is the following. There is a checkmate in 6 here, and then strangely checkmate in 5,624, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what it means, okay? But you also have your own tools. You can put this position on your computer and discover it. I will try to follow it, okay? So the fourth move is this, King F3. At this point, black has two possibilities. One is bishop G2, that leads to checkmate because queen takes G2, king H4, queen G4. The other is the one more complicated, bishop E2. What's going on here? Well, it seems that now you have a checkmate in 5 or in 19 moves. Let's follow the checkmate in 5, okay? King takes E2. It seems the best move is king G4 because it gives checkmate in 11 moves. Otherwise, it's a checkmate in 8 if you play king H4. So let's follow that. Now we have both 10 moves based on two possibilities, queen D1 or queen D4. I will use queen D4 because it seems it makes more sense now that you give a check. King G5 is escaping. And here there is queen G1 that wins the game. But you see, it wasn't so clear, in my opinion, when I saw it on the book. And so you need to learn to do your own analysis, in a sense. And sometimes it's not so easy because in this case, you had to see at least a continuation of 4 moves that would trap and take the knight. Okay? I honestly here didn't see the checkmate right away. I think this continuation should have been put in the book for us club chess player or tournament players that are obviously not as good as Grandmaster. Once more, let's see, after King F3, I don't know, is there something else that we don't know? Because you see, if I make this move, obviously it goes here and it gives me a checkmate. So I can see that. So that's why this is the move. But after this, you must see this move and not queen takes e2, but it seems is worse. Okay? I don't know why. Let's see, queen takes e2. Obviously, here it goes here. And in here it plays queen e5 to actually block the king from getting around. So that's interesting. And okay, so and if he now plays this, of course, there is queen takes g3, and then it will give checkmate. In any case, as you can see, I thought this was very interesting because it's an exercise that we should do to improve ourselves probably. But imagine, this is an endgame. Today's 10 controls are quite short. If you don't find the continuation right away, because maybe you have just a minute left, you could have this amazing advantage totally disappear. And so that's maybe also because we need to study more books about endgames, like the one made by Carsten Mueller, because they will open our head to these amazing possibilities and what we improvement. Because in a sense, we will have improvement, chess improvement at the end of the study. So I hope you enjoyed this quick review and this position from that book.